Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to my 2-pound sample pack video number 12 for November 23rd, 2010. Sit back, relax. It's Thanksgiving! Today's 2-pound sampler contains these seasonal specialties: Rwanda from Station A, Papua New Guinea pea berry, Panama boquete, and El Salvador Cerro las Ranas. Rwanda is a small, densely populated, landlocked country in Central Eastern Africa. Coffee is an important traditional cash crop in the Rwandan economy. It has been grown in the country since its introduction by German missionaries as early as 1904. Coffee farming in Rwanda is especially important for the small farmers in rural areas. These are mainly poor people who work small, fragmented plots. Coffee is produced to supplement staple food crop production and animal husbandry to achieve basic food security. Agricultural systems in Rwanda are characterized by small family farms with an average size of 3/4 of a hectare. They are highly labor intensive since the cultivation techniques are purely manual. Papua New Guinea pea berry. This coffee is rich and smooth, it's round and full, it's medium dark in color, it's got the sweetness of milk chocolate and caramel. Papua New Guinea's coffee industry is based upon tens of thousands of small village coffee gardens. Nearly half of all the village households grow coffee. Back in the early 1950s, an active policy of encouraging the establishment of village coffee gardens was initiated. These family-owned coffee gardens produce over 70% of the country's annual exportable crop. It's estimated that nearly 2 million people, or almost half of the nation's population, derive a benefit from the coffee industry. The typical village-based grower in Papua New Guinea uses no artificial fertilizer, no chemical sprays, and owns his own farm lock, stock, and barrel. His input consists mainly of his own and his family's labor, plus a few simple tools. Pest and disease control to the grower in the valleys of Papua New Guinea's highlands means daily watchfulness and the use of fingers and a sharp pair of scissors. Panama boquete classica from Casa Ruiz, the Panama Ria. This is a beautiful, washed, mild Latin American coffee. Our distinctly traditional cupping Panama coffee from our boquete producer Casa Ruiz. What was once a single farm in Boquete is now a family-owned and operated coffee crafting enterprise in Panama. Over 300 small-scale family farms partner with Casa Ruiz to process, roast, and market their coffee. The headquarters is located in the center of the Boquete Valley at the skirts of the Baru volcano in the western side of Panama. Our El Salvador is Cerro las Ranas, the Hill of Frogs. The roast profile is earthy and dark and sweet. This coffee is grown under a rich canopy of shade trees in Santa Ana, El Salvador. The farm takes its name from a lagoon that is populated by thousands of frogs. Cerro las Ranas means literally the Hill of Frogs. Ripe red cherry is picked and milled in a process that is becoming more and more common throughout Central America. The cherry is processed normally, and the coffee is then immediately sent to clay drying patios while still covered in the sweet, sticky mucilage. This process, called pulp natural or honey, imparts a subtle sweetness and a fruit note. You will find hints of berry, lemon, citrus flavors with a distinct caramel chocolate undertone here, along with earthy flavors inherent to the region of El Salvador. Very volcanic. This is a very volcanic coffee. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving, everyone, and ponder the connection between your family, your coffee, and those who grew it. Thank you very much. My name is Seth Papale. Have a wonderful weekend, everyone. Rwanda from Station A. The roast profile is syrupy, sweet, heavy. His body is very African. It's got that African sweet